Howdy, folks. Creepy Kentuckian here.
And I'm Uncle Bill. How y'all doing, you bunch of bitches?
I'm doing great because we're getting ready to do 1982, Uncle Bill, the year in slashers. And we're going to be watching all slasher movies from 1982, at least the trailers. We would watch the feature-length movies, but unfortunately, it'd take a little bit too long.
Yeah, but the good news is that 82 is still right in the middle of the slasher craze, and there's like a ton of these trailers to go through. Some good, some bad, some horrible, and we'll just work our way through them. Ease on down the line, if you will.
That's right, baby. And it's 32 minutes worth of horror trailers. Our buddies over at 80s Slashers put this list together, so give them a little bit of an applause, golf clap, if you will.
Yay!
We're going to get everything queued up and ready, and then we'll get started with Slashers from 1982.
All right, boys, let me get over here. It's the final countdown. Oh, shit.
Now, we were talking about this movie. We were looking it up, and I thought it was another movie. I've never seen this movie. So it's also known as
Night Warning.
Night Warning. Recently got a re-release from our buddies at Code Red. It's Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker.
Yeah. It's actually on Shudder right now, too.
I'm curious what the hell that other movie is now. They don't cut the grass anymore or something like that. I thought it was the same movie. I was wrong.
God.
That looked like that would hurt.
So I've seen like the first 30 minutes of this movie 100 times because I keep trying to watch it and can just never get through it.
Well, you got to get the remastered Code Red edition. It'll make it better.
Yeah.
Well, it might.
A chilling tale of a young boy and girl, innocent victims, now targets of a...
Are you going to get the remastered Trick or Treats?
Probably. You know that the guy that's doing the voiceover, it makes it sound like it's some sort of TV spot or something. And now he's going to fight for what's right.
Did he just say the award-winning? Because I'm pretty sure that movie didn't win any fucking awards.
Probably not.
X-Ray!
X-Ray!
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, this is one that I'm thinking that it was in a double feature from Scream Factory. And I'm also guessing that they didn't remaster the trailer for this because it looks like something off video.
Yeah, it was X-Ray and Schizoid, I'm pretty sure.
This is another Italian movie, right?
Yeah, and it's just a like hospital slasher film, really.
Got a killer soundtrack to it.
We gotta do a fucking cover this song.
No one is the pain. Hell, Lord.
Sounds like fucking Grim Reaper.
Yeah, he just can't hit the Grim Reaper note.
The weirdest trailers, man. Like,
yeah, it's almost like they're showing the movie itself. Take that, you bitch. Damn you.
Stab you. I'll stab your ass. Is he saying painted rain?
Something about pain.
Painted rain. X-Ray. Here he comes. He's gonna chop your
I don't even
dick
know
off.
if this is a trailer. It seems like this is something somebody just fucking made, like a music video or something.
It does, yeah.
It's fan made on YouTube. Because I'm almost positive they're not going to have a feature length trailer with a damn guitar solo in it.
No.
Even in Italy.
I don't know though. You remember like what was it, Phenomena, where they just like busted out the Iron Maiden? It didn't make any sense in the movie whatsoever. We're going to get the whole song.
Evidently. Be like, hey Siri, who did this song here, boys? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It fucked Siri up.
Siri, come on.
I didn't think that would work.
Painted Rain.
How many minutes are you on this thing? I probably need to fast forward a little bit.
I'm 4:32.
Okay. Be close enough. I shouldn't have said that, Uncle Bill.
No, you fucked everything up.
Oh, God.
Have you got to the next one yet?
Right now, yeah.
All right, the dorm that dripped blood.
Yeah, this is one that CNAP's brought out. What? It's probably been about 10 years ago at this point. It's been a while ago.
Yeah.
But,
I had never seen this movie until Synapse brought it out, but like I thought the transfer was amazing. And I thought the movie was great, actually.
yeah, I think the movie was known as Pranks.
What's wrong? The phone's
Yeah.
dead.
Daphne
Primarily.
Zuniga. And I think on VHS it was Pranks.
Yes. You've got to trust me.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that it even had a DVD. I don't know if it was, it may have been a bootleg or something, but
I mean, is anybody else helping you out?
Yes, there's a group of us here.
No.
Did you hear anything from the...
wasn't this this is a Canadian slasher too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
It just looks that way anyway.
don't need to do anything.
I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, it's a high recommendation. I enjoyed it. And Synapse did a killer job with it. It's one that we did review back in the day.
Because basically it looked like this trailer before they got hold of it.
And it was another one that, like I said, I think it was on DVD before, but it was like a bootleg.
Yeah.
I think this was the first official release, the Synapse version.
Pranks.
But really, man,
Pranks.
it is mind blowing how many slasher movies came out back in just the 80s.
Yeah, I mean,
It's ridiculous.
this ain't even half of them.
No. We're just the tip of the iceberg right now. It's a killer.
Oh my God. You remember this one, don't you? Scheme Factory put this out.
Yeah, that was one of their early releases, I think, right?
Yeah, I've still got it.
Billy thought the hardest thing he ever had to do
It's got
was say
Ralphie in it when he was a little bit younger, I think.
Yeah, Peter Billingsley, I think. And the dude from The Lost Boys.
meeting his mother's
Can't remember his name.
would be even
Isn't it like Bernard Herrmann or something like that?
Yeah, that's it. Wait, no, Bernard Herrmann's the fucking composer of Psycho, isn't he?
out.
Oh, yeah. It's something Herman.
It is something Herman, though, yeah.
Herman Munster.
This thing is just to survive.
I think this is kind of like a Hills Have Eyes takeoff, to be honest.
Here in Death Valley, they'll be secluded,
I kind of want to see this again, actually.
isolated,
It's been a while since I watched this.
quite
Yeah.
alone.
They used to show it on, I think it was on IFC or something all the time back in the day. That's where I'd originally seen it.
Have been chosen on a road to nowhere. They are being hunted.
There's a couple other things I always remember Peter Billingsley from, though. Of course, everyone knows him from,
Will come.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
He was also in the movie The Dirt Bike Kid
Yep.
back in the day. And he was also in a bunch of Hershey's syrup commercials back in the 80s as Messy Marvin. I don't know if you remember
Messy
that.
Marvin. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, you have to look those up. But I remember him from all that shit. But this was probably his earliest movie, I'm thinking, or earliest role in his work.
Death Valley was a great place.
Is that Catherine Hicks in this movie?
It looked like it.
Tourist business started dying.
Oh my God. Always like they had to have a pun.
Death Valley.
There she is, Catherine Hicks. Yep. Be an early role for her too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
82.
Now, see, this one just came out, didn't it? Death Screams. Somebody just released this.
I think it's coming out. It's coming out from Arrow in September, I think.
Because I've never seen it. Never even really heard about it.
I've never heard of it either. I'm positive I've never seen it.
You will see their
I feel their terror. I see their horror.
rated R.
That was quick, to the point.
That's yeah. Death Screams. Rated R.
Visiting hours.
Yeah, the trailer for this, if it's the same one I remember, it's not very good. So it's probably not going to last very long. Yep, that's it. I think they made 4 or 5 different trailers almost exactly like this in different lengths.
Visiting hours, so frightening you may never recover. Starring Lee Grant, William Shatner.
I can't recover. God, that really did suck. Ghost Dance? What the shit?
Where you at minute-wise on here real quick?
10:30.
Okay.
What the frig, man? I've never even heard of this. A Native American slasher. That is something I have not seen.
In charge of the excavation is not spared. She too is haunted.
I would guess that this is something that's not out at all.
No. Ghost Dance, Ghost Dance.
Oh, Lord.
What in the hell, man? How have I've never even seen anything about this.
No, this is one I've never even heard anybody mention. Of course, if Vinegar Syndrome come out with it, everybody know what the hell it was.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh,
Ghost
this reminds me of a movie
Dance is a
that,
wonderful
this reminds me of a movie that Crater would bring up. Buddy, you remember Ghost Dance?
They came to
The Island of Blood.
It's the Island of Blood, Daddy.
Everybody knows about the Island of Blood.
So this tells you how fucking obscure this is. This is the only trailer available was subtitled in Spanish.
That's right. It's Ultima Slasher.
Now,
Oh,
I'd
shit.
like to tell you a little bit about the film that we're going to make.
El Haciendo de los Colmamocorites.
Movies, watch television these days. It always paints
Books and shit.
Ódale, arriba la rosa!
some big poetry.
Hey, man, toss my salad and peel my potato.
Now, not everybody is an exploiter or a
Ow.
maniac or a thief. or
Listen to
murderer.
the scream. Ah!
And that is the
It's
point
like
that we're-
dubbed. Do it twice in the same thing.
That's right.
Would you mind holding
There it is
down?
again. Ah!
Wow. Puedos. Had una gracia y mucho. Oh.
So they're really getting into it there, aren't they? Where the hell was that guy at?
There's shit coming through shower.
My appetite. Well, we're going to do something.
Cree que Pedro,
We're
era
gonna make a
potato.
film
Hemni era
very
ala jala
fun.
dira
Have
fritte.
something to say.
Hena mono tu perikria positive.
Almendason per corrente pastività.
What is?
Mostrare squadrino al mundo. A chimichanga with extra guacamole.
You want tequila or something sweet?
A beach feeling.
More feeling? Sure.
Yeah, take your robe off and show me your titties.
Have you ever seen this movie, by the way?
No, I don't even know what the hell it is. What did we say it was?
It's Island of Death.
Yes, Island of Death, if you will. Did anybody come out with it?
I'm about to find out right now.
Enough up film.
Island of Death.
That's right.
Might be one like Kino or one of those companies has that.
This is a Greek exploitation film.
Who's done it? Everybody's dead.
It looks like there's another name for it too that they're
There's
covering up.
got to be.
Oh, now this is one of my favorites right here.
hurt your imagination.
I'm glad that they included it. So you can clearly tell this is the remastered trailer too.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
That's one of the creepiest parts of this movie too, is those little kids that are like throughout it too.
Right. And we actually, on the midweek show, a little bit over a week ago, I replayed the Don Jones interview that we did.
Yeah.
And he was talking about those little kids. They were kind of a pain to deal with, I think. And I think he said the little girl was like 15 years old, oddly enough. What the fuck? Yeah.
The Forest is one of those underrated like slasher. But you got to keep in mind we had kind of a thing for like the hill exploitation movies, forest exploitation movies, whatever you want to call them.
And to be honest, I mean, this movie freaked me the fuck out when I was a kid, mainly due to Gary Kent's character. Like, he just looked like a regular guy.
He does. Girls Night Out is another one that I've seen just because it came in that 3-pack from Shriek Show.
Right.
I think we talked about this before, didn't we?
Girls Night Out, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I do remember it was in, like, wasn't the Majorettes in it, and...
Yeah, in that pack.
Scaremaker.
Yeah.
Is that the alternate title? It's the Scaremaker. That sounds like a fucking old Global Wrestling Federation wrestler. Coming down the aisle.
Scaremaker.
From parts unknown. The Scaremaker. With Percy Pringle.
This looks like a hell of a party.
What the fuck is this? There's a giant owl humping some girl.
I kind of feel like we need to find this movie and get it.
Girls Night Out, is it on... I think I still got the DVD of it. I wonder if it's on Blu-ray disc.
It's got to be. Everything he'll put out on them 3-packs is on disc now.
But something terrible happened.
Ugh. How are you? Fuck.
Dead man came home.
A dead man came home. There's old fucking Hal Holbrook, bulls.
Hello?
You ever notice how Holbrook always looked old?
He did. He always had. He's like
This movie
40 and 80 at the same time.
Fucking come out in 1982 and he still looked fucking almost elderly in it.
It's a girls' night out, you're gonna have some fun. Girls' night out, you're gonna show your butt. Girls' night out, it's time for you to die.
You're gonna get butt fucked by a giant owl. Girls' night out.
That's gonna be a new song. That'll be a new single.
She's in a lot of terror.
Remember payphones?
Yeah. There's actually still a couple left around here, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, this is the one. Like, how could I forget this? It's the one with the dude, like, the slasher guy that has, like, steak knives and he's a bear. He's dressed up like a bear.
Was he the one butt fucking the girl a while ago?
Yeah, he's the one butt fucking her.
Oh, okay.
All kinds of butt fucking. The Scaremaker.
Well, we're back here at the Dallas Sportatorium. It's the Scaremaker versus Tim Horner.
Tim Horner.
Weekends are a good time to escape.
I mean, what else you gonna say about this?
This is a movie, though, like, I love this movie. I'm not going to deny it. But I've seen it so many times that I kind of got burnt out on it. Like,
Me too.
It was the one that I watched over and over and over.
Because these
It's got a pretty good ensemble cast, if you call it that.
Yeah.
There's some good characters in it.
Friday the 13th, part 3. Jason.
Shelley.
You can't fight him.
I think the problem with this movie too, though, is the way it was made. So if you don't have a 3D TV or anything, the Blu-rays it's just not going to look great. It never is because of the way it was made.
Friday the 13th, part 3. When it comes to killing in Jason.
You're fucked.
Richard Brooker, we come a hair of interviewing him once or twice.
Yeah.
And I really hate the fact that we didn't get him on the show. He really was one. I think he's one of the best, maybe top 2, 3 of all time, Jasons.
You know who number 1 is, though? It's me, Steve Dash.
Steve Daskowitz. It's a pillowcase.
It's a fucking pillowcase.
It's not a potato sack, motherfucker.
You're wrong. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
Humongous. I think it's... If I'm not mistaken, somebody did bring it out on DVD. I think it's out on DVD.
Yeah, it's been out of print forever, or it was until maybe recently. Might still be, I don't know.
I think
but like it would go for like a ton of money, and that's why I never could get it. Like I remember like seeing it, but just couldn't afford to buy it.
I think that somebody burned us a copy of this, and we watched it. We've reviewed it on the show, I believe.
Did we?
I think so. Isn't the killer in it really fucking goofy looking or something?
I don't know. I thought it was one of those ones like Hell Night or something, where it's like a big mutated like dude.
I know the killer in it is really fucking goofy. I can kind of remember that, but
humongous.
Wasn't it one of those movies too where it was on some of those Mill Creek sets?
Maybe.
Because it was like there was a rights issue with it or whatever, and it was thought to be maybe public domain.
We're going to come out with a movie called
That's a Canadian, Paul Lynch.
Yeah, he did. What did he do? Prom Night?
Prom Night, yeah. The Slayer.
Angel of Death! Oh, that's the wrong Slayer.
This one I did buy from Arrow Video in one of their sales, but I have not watched it yet.
I did too.
Did you give her the pills like I told you?
So if this trailer is good, I may want to watch it the next little bit. Who's to say?
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
But yeah, those Arrow sales, man. I mean, they're so cheaply priced that I bought way too many of them damn things. Just don't have time to watch it. Oh, God.
I mean, it looks promising. It looks like about every other movie that came out around that time.
Could be okay. That was kind of Arrow's calling card, as they were doing all kinds of these slasher movies that never had gotten released before. Blood Song.
Blood Song.
The opening credits look like something that DEADPIT made in like 2006, or Movie Maker.
It does. I like that Frankie Avalon's in it too.
Is that really him?
Yeah, it really was. We've got to find some of these movies.
It's Blood Song, Daddy. Some of these movies are probably out under a different name. That's the problem.
What? That's great.
Why would you choose to put that in the trailer? You big drunk bastard running that car, dumbass.
Now I'm crippled. Fuck you. I've got to find this movie. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you.
Yeah, this almost seems like Home Sweet Home level.
Yep.
They tried to take it away from him, too.
Fucking hell.
I don't know what he do to you. He shot himself.
What is this? Oh, fuck.
I saw what you did.
But if Vinegar Syndrome don't put this out, then there's something wrong.
He's the killer?
Yes.
Oh my God. How have we not heard of this?
I don't know, man, but this is amazing. What?
Peekaboo. An Alan J. Levy film. I bet this was the only film Alan J. Levy made.
I'm betting it is. We've got to find this somehow.
Blood Song.
Blood.
Yeah, it's got Vinegar Syndrome's name written all over it.
And of course, Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Now I know we've seen this.
Yeah, this is the Ed Gein movie, right?
Wait, is that Unhinged?
No, wait.
We've seen this one though. I don't know if it's the Ed Gein one, but I know we've seen it.
Or are they?
It's got that guy in it from Home Alone, isn't it? And Christine. Is that the same movie, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, it's
No, I think that was made in the 70s.
I ain't too. Yeah, you're thinking. Are you thinking of Deranged?
Deranged, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Unhinged. Well, I know we've seen a movie called Unhinged.
I know we have because I bought it, but I think it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I believe that is right. Didn't you maybe buy it at Disc Jockey or something like that?
Yeah, I bought it at either Disc Jockey or Best Buy, and we watched it like that night. And it's just the most boring fucking film.
We was getting all hyped up for it because it sounded killer.
Yeah, the cover of it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably hear us talking about this movie early Dead Pit episode. The first year, probably.
And see, from this trailer, you would think it would be badass, but it's totally not. I promise you.
That's another one.
Do not buy Unhinged.
It's another one Vinegar Syndrome could come out with. And they'll say it's great. And about everybody will believe them, too. Yeah, that's where you bought that at like Disc Jockey, used, I think. That's what it was, yep.
And we were just talking about this. This was really recently released.
Trick or Treat, son of a bitch.
From Code Red.
Yeah, Code Red came out with this years and years ago. But it's since went out of print and going for big money, but they're re-releasing it, I think, next month. So, the only thing I really know about this movie is the director, Gary Graver, is a porn director, and this was one of the only legit movies he actually made that wasn't porn. I think he may have done a couple more, but... Oh, God!
Oh, God.
Your son is a holy terror.
That's another one I gotta buy.
Christopher is being a perfect angel. Do you know the story about the boy who cried?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting this.
Quit playing with yourself.
And, of course, a real maniac's going to be on the loose.
Yeah.
You're crazy. A dangerous lunatic has escaped from Western State Hospital. Hello?
A dangerous lunatic.
Oh, there he is.
He's dressed up as a nurse. Oh, shit.
Who is that guy, though? He's been in a bunch of shit. That's a hell of a chase scene. Thank you for that.
I think Gary Graver was one of those guys that I had gotten his autograph through the mail or whatever. He sent me some Trick or Treat stuff. I'll have to go back and look and see what it was. Yeah, I think he passed away quite a while ago. David Carradine, yeah. Steve Railsback. That poor fella.
Trick or Treat, son of a bitch. Here we go. The Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is an odd movie, though. The killer in it's odd to me. Now.
Yeah, not as odd as the second one, though.
That's definitely true. What the fuck?
What's funny, though, is this was made supposedly in 82, but I always thought this movie looked like it was even older than that.
You're right.
You think I'm getting better?
Is Brink Stevens in this?
I think she's in the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Please
pizza.
There were just certain women at that time that were in all these kinds of movies. Michelle Bauer, Brink Stevens, Linnea Quigley.
Some people may have to leave early.
The releases on this movie has always been kind of weird too, because I guess up until Scream Factory got it, it was all through like, I think New Concord or something like that was Corman's company. Roger Corman, of course, made all these movies. He produced them, and
Be plenty of surprises
they always, the DVDs and stuff look like shit.
and non-stop action.
So I think the other two, those Sorority House Massacre 1 and 2, those are with like Scorpion, so they were never able to do like a full box set of all those. But if it's Scream Factory, they probably wouldn't have done that anyway. We gotta maximize how much we can make on this shit.
I've seen those Sorority House Massacre movies. I couldn't tell you a damn thing about any of them.
They're very short. I think they're both like a little bit over an hour long. They're not very long, but
I can tell you that part 1 and 2 of this movie is amazing, though. Especially part 2.
I don't really remember part 3.
This is an underrated fucking classic right here. Which I bought this from Scream Factory, by the way.
It's the Red Band trailer. Yeah, this one's finally coming out. It got a DVD release probably 13 or 14 years ago and hasn't since. So first time on Blu-ray coming up September as well. Expensive time.
Jack Shoulder, who made Nightmare on Elm Street 2, did this. And it's just got a completely unique premise and cast for that time period.
And this is not pre-Friday the 13th, but it was before Jason had the mask. Or it was actually the same year as part 3. I'm not sure which one came out first. But the killer in this one has the hockey mask as well.
What's the matter now?
Although the hockey mask in this one doesn't look nearly as cool, I'll be honest.
No, but I think it's an actual hockey mask, whereas they actually made that one for Jason. There's another movie called, it was in the 70s, called Act of Vengeance, that had a hockey mask in it as well. But it was a real hockey, it was like an old school hockey goalie mask.
They really didn't know how to market this movie, though. You can tell from this.
No. There's a weird cast in this, too.
Donald Pleasance, Jack Palance.
Alone in the Dark, starring Jack Palance, Donald Pleasance, Martin Landau, Dwight Schultz,
Martin Landau, yeah.
Alone in the Dark, from New Line Cinema.
Alone in the Dark.
Get ready to shit. Well,
So there you go. That kind of went by pretty quick, didn't it?
I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of movies in that I had no fucking idea about.
Me either, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and look at some of these for sure.
I want to get Bloodsong though. I've got to figure out what Bloodsong.
I want to get Scaremaker.
Yeah, Butcher Baker, Scaremaker.
So, yeah, I mean, these are fun, man. Like, I'm enjoying this. So, the next one up would be 83, and oddly enough, that one is like about 10 minutes less than 82. So, it's kind of weird.
That is weird.
I can't remember in particular any one from 83, but 82 was a pretty packed year.
Yeah, 83 is just not a year that stands out to me either. I think Jaws 3 came out in that year, didn't it? Like, I'm gonna say it did, and maybe yeah, we'll see.
Oh, we appreciate everybody checking the video out. Let us know if you like what some of the movies that you like from 82. And personal favorite of mine from 82 would have to be The Forest. I love that movie. And I know a lot of people are like, what the fuck, why? But, you know.
I love The Forest too, honestly. I love all those movies. That's the weird part about it. Don't Go in the Woods, Alone, The Forest, Just Before Dawn, all those like weird
wilderness slashers.
Wilderness slashers, yeah. They all I don't know if it's where we grew up around here, and that's pretty much like the terrain, but they have a special place in my heart for some reason.
Yeah, and there's some wacky stuff in some of the movies too. It's just like The Forest. It was a slasher movie, right? But it was also a ghost movie. It had ghost children in it, and it had some cannibalism in it too. So It's very
Bizarre.
very different. It had some other weird stuff thrown in there, but
I'll say that it's probably not as bizarre as Blood Song, which looks.
We'll have to look that up. I don't think that one's gotten any sort of release. If it has, it may have been under a different name.
I've got to find it. I've got to figure out what's going on with it.
Yeah. So.
And then recommend it to Vinegar Syndrome immediately.
Yep, they've got a recommendation list on their website. So, but yeah, that's it for this video. Definitely like, comment, and all that bullshit, and we will do more of these.
That's right. I can't wait for 83, 84. 85 will be the one that will fucking set the house on fire. Like, that will be the... Because, like, there's so much shit that came out that year that was amazing.
Yeah, for sure. But that is it for the video. I hope everybody enjoyed, and we will catch you guys next time. DEADPIT on Patreon.com. And, of course, DEADPIT.com. Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DEADPIT on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.